What's up guys, and welcome back to part 13 of this Mercedes minibus campervan conversion. So if you're new to the series, parts 1 to 12 are all documented on my channel, which involves stripping this minibus completely down to its very bare chassis, building it back up to as you see it today, fully cladded out with water tanks and LPG tanks fitted underneath, and most of the living area is starting to come together now as well. So all the previous works on my channel, job by job, in the previous 12 episodes. And in the last episode you saw me starting to build out the bathroom area. All the bathroom area is fully cladded out now, but it does need a front door access on it just to be able to get in and out of the bathroom area and to be able to seal it in so it's nice and watertight as well. Now I've just had a delivery of plywood sheets, and one of these sheets is actually going to create the front panel of the bathroom area, and I'm going to be doing a cutout with a tambour door that's going to be able to slide in and out to give access into the bathroom area. Once the plywood sheet's in, the exterior is going to be cladded again with more timber cladding, and the interior is going to get a few more of the shower boards on just to be sure that the plywood's going to be 100% watertight, so there won't be any water seeping out of the bathroom area. So first things first, I'm going to have to get some tools out, some safety gear out, get one of these sheets measured up and cut down so it basically covers the entire bathroom area. Then I'll be doing a cut into the sheet that will then create the doorway for the tambour unit to be able to sit inside it. Whether we get any more done in this episode as well, I'm not sure, but let's get cracked on, see how far we get progressed, and if there's more time to do any more jobs, we'll do those afterwards. But the main priority for this episode is to try and get the front panel of the bathroom done, and then that will be almost the bathroom fully constructed, with just the shower and the water pipes to be able to fit in at a later episode. So as I say, we'll get some safety gear out, some tools out, get one of these sheets cut down, get cracked on, and see how much we get done for this episode. Right guys, so there's the front ply panel that's going to give the doorway access into the bathroom as well. I've also cut down the tambour door because, as you can see, the previous door that it was a lot higher than what was needed. So I've taken about 15 centimetres off, and I've got the runners here as well for the tambour unit as well. But first things first, I'm going to get back in here and I'm going to actually line the inside of the wall with the same type of the shower cladding, just so it's going to be fully waterproof behind the door as well, because if I try and put the door on first and then the cladding behind it, it'll just be a real pain in the arse to do. So first things first, I'll get the inside of this area fully cladded out, then I'll get the runners fitted on the bottom of the shower tray and on the roof, and then we'll get the door fitted in. But it's coming along quite nicely, so as I say, let's get this cladded out. Right guys, so that's the front panel on, and all of the inside is fully shower boarded up as well, all the way around the door as well. So now, while all the adhesive is sealing on the inside and setting up, I'm going to timber clad the outside, and then tomorrow I'll be fitting in the tambour door as well. So by the time I get all the cladding fitted on the outside of the panel, that'll be it for today, and as I say, I'll pick it up again tomorrow to fit the tambour door as well. But it's coming along quite nicely. I'm quite happy and pleased with how the shower boards have turned out, especially around the doorway as well. Sealant needs a little bit of tidying up, but I'll do that once it's all set a bit more. And as I say, in the meantime, let's crack on and get the exterior cladded out. Right guys, so it's the next day. As you could see, it was starting to get a little bit too dark last night, but I managed to get all of the cladding around the door panel for the bathroom all fitted on. It's all secured on, and all the adhesive on both the timber on the outside and the shower boards on the inside as well. It's all had overnight for the adhesive to fully dry up as well. So now today I'm going to be trying to get the tambour door itself fitted in as well. And it's just going to be on some plain runners that are just going to slide back and forward to give nice easy access into the bathroom area. I've got some of the runners all ready for the door as well, and they're just going to be stuck down to the shower tray rather than screwing them down. I'm just going to stick them down with some Sikaflex. Then they're still not going to move anywhere, but it means there's no holes being drilled through into the shower tray as well. Now after the door's fitted as well, I don't know if I'm going to have any more time today to get any of the jobs done. We'll have a look, but first things first, we'll get some tools back out, get some safety gear back out, we'll get cracked on and hopefully get this door fitted in and see if there's any more time left after that's in to get any more bits and bobs done. So let's get cracked on and see. Right, so while the rudder has just been Sikaflex down, and that's currently going to be setting for probably the next hour or two. I'm not going to put the door in while the Sikaflex is setting, otherwise it might just move the runner channels ever so slightly, and I'd rather just wait until it's fully set, and then I know they're not going to be moving or budging anywhere at all. So in the meantime, I've got some little bits of surround window trim, and I'm going to be cutting this down and starting to trim off around some of the windows, around where I've cladded up to, especially in the bedroom as well. This one's going to get a bit that's going to sit behind the cladding, then another strip that's going to sit on top, and that'll fully encapsulate the cladding behind, the insulation, and give a nice, neat, smooth finish going for the window as well. So I'm going to get some of these bits of trim cut down, get these stuck in place, and hopefully towards the end of the day the Sikaflex might be stuck enough to get the door in place. If not, I might just fit the door in the next episode, but either way, at least I'll have the runners in place ready for the door to go in. So as I say, I'll get some of this window trim cut down, get this stuck on, and then let's see what else we can get done for the day. Right guys, so that'll do it for this week's episode. I was hoping to get a little bit more done, but I had to go out to the shops to get some sealant to be able to get the tambour door runners sealed down in place, and to get a little bit of trim. And by the time I've got back, got everything in place, I'm just starting to run out of time and bits to do. But it's still not a bad weekend's work. As I say, I've got the entire full front section panel of the shower door in place, fully cladded and shower boarded on the inside as well. All the runners are in for the tambour door, but as I say, I just don't want to fit the door in at the moment, because at the moment the sealant's still fully setting up, and if I put the doors in place at the moment it might just move the runners ever so slightly, and I'd rather just wait until they're fully set, fully sealed, and then I know when I get the door slid in it's not going to move the runners at all. But in the meantime I've got a bit of trim around some of the windows as well. That's the bedroom one. I've got the one down next to the kitchen window as well, and next to the driver's side where the sofa bed's going to be as well. So that's neatened up the window trim, and now I've got the trim in place, I'll be able to get just a little glass scraper and scrape off that little bit of over paint that's there. I painted a little bit higher than what I was needing to, just to be sure that when the trim's in I can scrape it back and it's going to be exactly level with the trim as well. But as I say, that's going to have to be it for this week for the update. As I say, I've got all of the shower door panel done, and next week or during the week I might even try and slide the tambour door unit in as well. As I say, that's the door unit. I'm just waiting for those runners to set. So next week hopefully I'll have all of my water fixtures and fittings delivered, and if I do, I'll be able to get the shower mounted in there. I've already got the shower here, but I'm waiting for some of the John Guest fittings to be able to get them secured onto the 12mm push fit John Guest water fittings. So as soon as they arrive, which they should be arriving this week, I'll be able to get the shower fitted in there, get all of the water pipe ran down, and then hopefully I'll be able to start boarding this back up and getting this cladded as well. So that will be probably next week's video, getting the shower in place, getting the tambour door actually in on the runners, and getting all of the pipe work for the water in place as well. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, do consider giving it a good old thumbs up, especially if you made it all the way through to the end of the video as well. Really does help my channel, and I really appreciate it if you do so. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button below as well. It's totally free, nothing untoward about it, just click it and it will keep you up to date with all of the videos as they're coming out week by week. And hopefully I'll see you on next week's episode of this Mercedes minibus campervan conversion. Thanks for watching. Cheers.